Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. So today we're going to be talking about the Leopard A1. Now, we've got a devlog post, so quick moment. First off, it's college football day, dude. It's Saturday. The Florida Gators are going to be playing Kentucky. I'm looking for that. Whose team do you support if you support college American foosball? And also, I want to get your thoughts on, I'm not sure if I want to cover dev blogs anymore. Because I've been covering patches and dev servers since patch 1.27 way back in the day on this channel. Now it's like everybody who plays War Thunder on YouTube does this kind of stuff, and even dev blogs now. You know, it's not as unique. So it's like if everybody's doing it, I feel like it's time for me to do something different. That's always the way it's been. So been thinking about that. Let me know your thoughts, opinions on that. But anyway, we'll get into what may be the last devlog coverage. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, by 1975, the first independent tank design from post-war Germany had already seen numerous improvements since the first production batch, or Baulos in German. I'm not sure if my pronunciation is very uber or not, but was produced by Krauss Maffei AG in 1965. West German engineers, well aware that their country would be the first to fight if the Cold War ever turned hot, were under an immense pressure to keep up the rapid development in tank technology displayed by the nations of the Warsaw Pact, aka dem Ruskies. So, thus, with each subsequent Baulos of the Leopard 1 approved for production, they added as many potential beneficial technologies as possible to the design without compromising the vehicle's core concept. That's really interesting. So what do you mean to tell us here, Gaijin? So as a result of this approach, in 1975, the German Bundeswehr operated a total of 4 different base models of the Leopard 1, ranging from versions A1 through to A4. Many of the improvements in comparison to the previous base model were minor, but others quite significantly increased the combat capacity of the Leopard 1 in different situations and circumstances. To ensure that all production batches would play an efficient role even against the most modern tanks of the Eastern Bloc countries, aka dem Ruskies, German engineers developed a standardized system of modernization for existing models, labeled the this is going to be interesting. The Kampfsteigerung. The Kampfsteigerung! Lit. Combat value improvement. How'd I do, Germans? Did I do okay, or did I butcher it? Did I open up a second front? Did I attack Russia in the winter? Anyway, history jokes. The Leopard A1, which will be introduced with War Thunder Update 1.63, Desert Hunters, resembles a vehicle after the second Kampfsteigerung in 1975 of the first Leopard model that is already present in-game. Subsequently, the new top vehicle in the German medium tank line also inherits significant improvements from the series' first Kampfsteigerung A1. One of the prime features of the A1 model relevant to our game is the Wasta, or I guess it would be Vasta, yeah? This device, short for Waffenstabilisierung, is an add-on module to the traverse and elevation mechanism of the tank's 105mm L7A3 cannon and provides comprehensive horizontal and vertical stabilization. Okay, guys, this is huge. I want everyone to just appreciate how important that is. We have a stabilized gun. It allows the Leopard to efficiently fire its cannon on the move, significantly improving hit probability and thus lethality while playing one of its core strengths, the mobility. Being able to fire on the move for this Leopard is really good. Oh my god, this should be a lot of fun. This is a run and gun type tank. Being able to fire on the move and having a stabilized gun means what they just said, shit, this is really, really big. Stabilized guns. I was wondering if we were going to have any stabilized guns. And now that we're kind of moving into it, it seems that Gaijin's really, really going all in on modernizing the game. And I'm wondering, what do you guys think that's from? Do you I'm going to take a moment off of the dev blog just to kind of muse and theorize about this stuff, because I always feel like it's good for discussion with the community, all of us here, and also trying to figure out, is this a direction that are we fans of? Is this a good direction? I mean, this definitely seems like it'll be a fun vehicle. I really would love to see if they're going to continue going down this road I would love to see helicopters. And there's that game, Heliborne, which I would imagine Gaijin could probably snatch up for a decent deal and see if they could use the assets, But maybe that's just me. That's what I would look into. But anyway, back to this. The vehicle also receives new track features, exchangeable pads, which now include a set of grippers to be installed during winter. Because, we're desert hunters. In-game, those gripper track pads are, as they were historically during summer, installed for storage on the upper front glacis of the vehicle, pleasantly providing additional protection against enemy shells. Furthermore, at each side of the vehicle, just above the center line of the road wheels, the German engineers have installed 5mm strong side skirts to increase protection against infantry weapons and shaped charges. I love how in these devlogs, it's like a historian writes them about all these cool things that they modeled onto it to look cool, but like from a gameplay standpoint have almost no effect on the game. Like 20mm tracks on that glacis will maybe protect you less than 1% of the time because it's a Leopard, and this thing is a glass cannon, an amazing glass cannon, and now a glass cannon that can fire and be stabilized while on the run. Like, don't get me wrong, I just always find these devlogs a little bit humorous. And it just goes to show you the level of detail they put into it, and even writing it. But it's like, bro, like we all know that's not gonna really do anything in game, but it does look beautiful, and we do appreciate them taking the time and effort to really make a very, very good model. So the most obvious difference between the new Leopard A1A1 and the already existing model, however, is the add-on armor mounted all the way around the vehicle's cast turret. This spaced armor leads to a reduction in effectively of a small hollow charge and HESH projectiles by causing premature detonation. I swear it never happens. For a very modest increase in weight. The additional armor provided by Blom & Voss increases protection by 35mm right in front of the gun mantlet, with additional 10mm at the slope cheeks and 20mm at the sides and back, coming at a cost of only 2.4 tons of weight for all new features combined. The total mass of the Leopard A1A1 is now 42.4 tons. Thanks to the efficient powertrain, the vehicle is capable of maintaining its widely appreciated top speed of around 65 kilometers per hour. An added bonus is the extra 7.62 MG3A1 machine gun mounted on top of the turret, which can be used to deter enemy aviation or to combat weakly armored and open-topped vehicles. Yeah, we've got some new armor, but I mean, really, you're going to be playing this thing not for the additions and armor, but for the stabilized gun. Truly. That's what you're going to be playing it for. Like, armor is okay, but this is tier 5, guys. There's big-ass guns out there, and this is a Leopard. Your armor it's like I would prefer the theory that this increase in armor only would have like a less than 5% like impact on your survivability, I think, because it's a Leopard. But however, the stabilized gun could do like a significant increase in the percentage on your overall offensive performance by being able to fire on the run. So that's the biggest thing. But damn, this model looks great. In short, the modernized version of Germany's best tank and war thunder to date will surely make any fan of German technology happy. Are you guys happy about this? Adding gun stabilization and additional protection to the already impressive set of features that is the Leopard, it is to become the new crown jewel of the German ground forces tree, rightfully taking its place as the new top vehicle in the German medium tank line. Keep your eyes open for the Leopard A1A1 in Update 1.63 Desert Hunters. So, I'm excited about that. Right now, I'm taking a look at the Vulcan, the M163, guys. Get ready for Men of War Mondays, because you're going to get to see this thing in action. But, man, I'm excited for the Vulcan. It's really cool. The fire rate's really cool. I think this further emphasizes the point that, we should get helicopters. I think it's safe to say that for most people, the whole War Thunder ships being what most people would argue as boats was pretty disappointing. I think that took a little bit of War Thunder steam, and I think anytime you experience adversity, right? There's two ways to deal with it, right? And I think it might be time to pivot. This Vulcan would do great against aircraft and helicopters. I mean, this is just an idea. What about helicopters coming to War Thunder? That's really what I'm trying to ask. Is what do you guys think about that idea? I, for one, would be a fan. I've played Heliborne, and it is hella fun. Pardon the pun. But it's a lot of fun. It's a really interesting game. It's fun gameplay. And every time you strafe some ground targets, like including some Zoo 57s, you're wondering, man, I've seen those in War Thunder. Wouldn't it be fun if that was player controlled? Think how amazing that could be. Now, that would be kind of tricky, but it's something I would love to see looked into, because I don't know if we're going to get, like, planes and tanks are fun. I enjoy them both. We don't really know what boats looks like. We've seen a little bit of the gameplay, and while I was incredibly hyped for it, and wanted to believe in it, I'm kind of in the opinion that, I definitely have to wait for a full judgment and full review on it by actually playing it, because it's unfair. Right now it's just speculation, but it just didn't look like it was that, what would you say, captivating to me. But, man, M163 VADs, we've got Leopards with stabilized guns. It's like everything's going modernized, and one of the best counters to tanks is helicopters. And these SPA things would be even more deadly against helicopters than they are against planes. It could be a lot of fun. But anyway, helicopters in War Thunder. Are you guys a fan or not? I mean, this is just totally just me bringing it up. But I mean, I can't imagine why the game couldn't support it. I mean, like, I think the Japanese even had these little, like, helicopters or gyrocopters that they used to drop depth charges in World War II. Like, they're very experimental aircraft. I think a number of nations experimented with it. But, hey, why not, man? It's cold. If we're getting into the Cold War, let's really do it. Like, if Gaijin's going to go down this road, if War Thunder's going to go down this road, let's go balls to the wall. And now, because, like, if we're going to do modernized tanks, we got to get something else there that really played a huge part in warfare of the time. And that's helicopters, damn it. We're getting into Vietnam. We're getting in, past the Korean War. Let's get helicopters. That's my thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Top 5 War Thunder will be out tomorrow on Sunday. We're going to be back to our regularly scheduled program. So hope to see you all there. Hope you guys are enjoying Warfare 1917 and 1944 on both of the channels. It's surprisingly, I've seen a lot of support for those, so I'm glad to see it. Anyway, guys, hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow in the top 5. Videos are out on the second channel, though, if you're looking for some more fun.